All right, guys, this week's weekly breakdown is short and sweet. I've only got 4 updates to go through with you, so stick with me. We'll be in and out of here in just a few minutes. The first update that I've got for you is on the AI funnel builder. This is, I would say it's almost ready to start using. I would say it's ready to start using if you don't want to use the conversational like adjustment feature. I tested it out on a couple different designs today. The designs look a lot better than they have. They're using the pre-built sections. So if you go into here, let me pull this out of here. Let's go, add elements, these pre-built sections. A lot of them are using, like, it seems like they're using a lot of these pre-built sections, which is nice. These are really clean. We use them for our site designs these days, our landing page designs these days, but it fills out copy. I named mine ABC Mortgage Center, and so obviously it's not going to look, it's not going to be super personalized, but overall, like a great starting point. So what didn't work very well is when I came back and I said, hey, I want to adjust this design, which is something that they rolled out last week. I think I talked about it a little bit and promised to test it out this week. Well, I gave it a shot, changed the hero section to a 2-column layout. It said that it modified it. It didn't. So I gave it to it again a couple hours later. And then it said, that I did that from the footer. And so it asked me to clarify. So like you can tell that it knows what I'm saying here, but then it still just doesn't execute. And so the next thing I did is I identified the exact row that needed to be split into 2 columns. And then once again, you can tell it knows what I'm saying. It says, do you want the image on the left? Do you want the image on the right? How do you want this laid out? And so I tell it, and yet I still end up with something that looks the exact same. And so we're close. We're really close. This is going to be a really cool feature when it is available. But either way, I think it's I think for most LOs needs, like they don't necessarily need to come in here and adjust it on this level. If you came in here, swapped out this picture for a video, or split it into 2 columns yourself, I think that you would have something that's pretty damn close to usable. So definitely kudos to HighLevel on this AI funnel and website building feature. It's only going to get better from here. So if you start using it and you don't like it, just keep checking back. Again, I'll keep updating you guys as they say that they push more updates. But I think it's pretty close to usable. All right, the next update that I have is if you aren't using the site builder and the page builder inside of HighLevel and you're using WordPress still, the integration between HighLevel and WordPress is also improving and getting better. So there's a LeadConnector plugin inside of the HighLevel, or inside of WordPress where you search for plugins or whatever in the plugin marketplace. I don't know. I haven't used WordPress in a long time. But there's a plugin that you can get that allows you to embed review widgets, calendars, surveys, quizzes, and all of these embed natively. And then the benefit of this is that you get when they complete a survey, it shows up inside the activity column, just like it would if you were using the site and page builder, site and funnel builder, which is my favorite part of the site and funnel builder. So definitely, if you're using WordPress, if you love your WordPress site, if you haven't already downloaded the LeadConnector plugin, this is your sign. Go do that. Check out the functionality in there. I think it definitely could simplify your workflow a bit, get you off of some of those other form builders, Gravity Forms, etc. Definitely worth checking out. The next update that I have for you guys is around around comment management inside the social planner. First off, we're using the social planner more and more. We're using the approval functionality. We're scheduling to multiple different social media pages. We're loving it. We hadn't used it like aggressively up until probably about 3-4 months ago, but we are absolutely loving it. Now, we don't get a ton of comments on our stuff, so I don't really have an example to show you here, which is why I pulled us into the changelog so I can show you an example here. Now, comment management was already inside of the social planner, but it was only for Facebook. Well, you could see all of the other, and if I go into here, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest, showing you what's coming, but they're still grayed out. The only ones that are available right now are Facebook and Instagram. It was only Facebook for the first few weeks. Now Instagram is available. That's the update this week, is now Instagram is available in the comment manager. I really like the interface that they use for this. I like that they thread the comments, so you can actually respond directly to a comment and have it thread versus just post in the comment randomly. Not sure if you can tag the person or if it automatically does when you respond to them. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I do know This is, reply, mention, and manage threaded conversations all inside the social planner. Use the filter to switch between latest or top comments, and then support for other platforms coming soon. So definitely check this out, especially Instagram. I know on Facebook, a lot of us use our personal Facebook pages, which means that we can't use the API. We can't schedule content to our Facebook page. But Instagram, you can. Instagram, as long as it's a creator type or a business type, which doesn't really make a difference in your reach. It's not the same thing as Facebook. So on Instagram, I definitely would be leveraging this, both to schedule your content, schedule your reels, engage. I believe you can even post stories from the social planner, and then also engaging with comments back and forth, and then tying that into the automation, like the ManyChat functionality that's built into HighLevel as well. So definitely check out the new comment management for Instagram inside the social planner. Next up, really, really cool update here. You can now embed your voice AI as a chat widget on your website. And so use case for this, I'm honestly, I'm not 100% sure how many loan officers I know that are going to use this right away or use this at all. I think it's cool. I think that there's probably some creative use cases for it. If nothing else, being able to offer this to your loan officers, if you want to provide a voice AI bot to, or maybe you want to provide a voice AI bot to interface with people's loan data. So they come in and they, if they provide their social security, I don't know, there's some crazy stuff that you could do with this stuff. Voice AI now allows you to create a chat widget. So if you go into the chat widget builder, chat widget over here, you can come in and you can select voice AI as what you have for this. So let me go ahead and you can see how many examples I have in here. But you select voice AI as your chat widget source. You can come in here. You can customize what it says in the chat window. Basically, you can create a direct voice chat from your website, from any page on your website. So whether you want to use this in your marketing, on your landing page, however you want to use this. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I know very many LOs that are going to want to jump right into this, but I figured I'd throw it out there. I think it's pretty cool. And it's there for you to check out if you want to. Guys, that's it. That's it for this week's weekly breakdown. I promised you short and sweet. There it is. If you guys have any questions on this, please let me know in the comments. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, if you guys are watching this on Loom, hopefully that means that you're inside HL4. If you are not in HL4 and you're watching this, then you need to join HL4. HL4 is short for HighLevel for Mortgage Pros. It is our online community hosted inside of the HighLevel platform as a Go Collab community. It's also inside of the MLO Hub app, which you can find in the App Store or Play Store. We would love to see you guys inside there. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the top.